Shri Guru Shri Gita Padakamalang.
The Vedas, therefore, give us a chance for escape by pointing out the paths of religion, economic comfort, regulated sense gratification, and at last, the means to get out of the miserable condition entirely. The path of religion, the different kinds of sacrifices recommended above, automatically solves our economic problem. By performances like yajña, we can have enough food, enough milk, etc., even if there is a so-called increase of population.
Yes, this is the secret. People are clamoring that world has increased population. What is that? Increase the population. After all, God is feeding you. Whatever you are eating, that is God gift. You are eating grains, rice, or even if you are eating meat, that doesn't matter, whatever you are eating. You cannot manufacture in the factory. That is God gift. You cannot manufacture wheat in your factory, or rice in your factory, or fruits in your factory, or even meat in your factory. You cannot manufacture. So, if God is supplying food, then what is the question of population? The birds and beasts, they never think of population. One beast is increasing population, giving birth to 1,000 children every year. What you can do? You can beget one child in 3 years or 4 years. But they are giving birth 1,000 every year. And there are serpents, they are giving thousands and millions of eggs. So where is the question of increasing population in the field of lower animals? So there is no question of increase of population. You please sit down properly. There is no question of population increasing, because even there is population increase, the supplier is not poor. He can supply immensely. There is no scarcity. There is no question of scarcity. The scarcity is restriction. If you become sinful, there will be restriction of supply by laws of nature. How is that? Just like you become diseased, the doctor will say, don't take food. That is grace. When there is restriction of food supply by nature's law, that is God's grace, because God is good. He is starving you for your welfare. Just like mother. One child is ill, mother does not give food. Another child is giving sufficiently. One child may say, who is diseased, mother, you are not giving me cakes, why you are giving to my brother? That is mother's consideration. You should not bother. That is mother's decision, that this boy, this child is diseased. If I give him food, he'll die, see. Similarly, don't bother yourself, the poor man is suffering, or the rich man is enjoying. You simply take concern how to increase your Krishna consciousness. That is real welfare work. God is taking care. Who is supplying food to the animals, beasts, birds, so He will take care. And there is no beast, no bird is dying out of starvation. Simply we are mismanaging things, we are disobeying the laws of nature, therefore we are in trouble. So-called civilized human society. You see? So there is no question of population. This is a false theory. Increase of population. No increase of population. Even there is increase of population. If we are actually God conscious, Krishna conscious, there is no question of increase of population. Yeah. This is Vedic, not that I am explaining here. The Vedas says, Nitya Nityanam, Chetana Chetananam, Eka Bahunam Vidadati Kaman Eka, that one supreme living entity. He is also living entity like us. The Veda says, Nitya Nityanam, we are so many millions and numberless living entities. And he is also living entity. He is also like us, person, individual. But the difference is, he is supplying all our necessities. All our necessities he is supplying. Birds, beads. So why should you bother? You simply become truthful, Krishna conscious. All supply is there. That's all.
When the body is fully supplied, naturally the next stage is to satisfy the senses. The Vedas prescribe, therefore, sacred marriage for regulated
Yes.
sense
Ahara nidra bhayamaituncha. These are the bodily demands. After eating, you require some rest, sleeping. Then after sleeping, you get some sex appetite, or you want to defend, you want to protect your home. These are necessary, of course. But don't do it without regulative principle. If you do without regulative principle, you will suffer. Just like if you take more salt, you will suffer. If you take less salt, you will suffer. Similarly, if you have no sex life, then you will suffer. If you have more sex life, you will suffer. But if you take sex life, regulated principle, then you will enjoy life, you will progress in Krishna consciousness. Therefore, in the human society, there is a system of marriage, not in the animal society. The cats and dogs, they can have sex life in the street, but you cannot.
associate with the Supreme Lord.
Regulated life beings, you should understand, try to understand, that somehow or other we have become conditioned under these material laws of nature. Don't try to trace out history. Just like if you are diseased, it is useless to try to trace out when I contaminated this disease. But you are suffering. You have contaminated, accept it and make treatment. That is sane man's activity. If he goes on tracing out the history, when I contaminated, where I contaminated, what was the place, who injected, you go on. But that is not your proper function. Now you are contaminated, you are suffering, immediately take steps. Similarly, we are somehow or other put into this conditioned life. No freedom. So, if we actually want freedom, freedom is there. When you get complete spiritual life, freedom is there. So you have to treat. That treatment means scriptures, Vedic literatures. You have to eat like this, you have to sleep like this, you have to mate like this, you have to defend like this, you have to work like this, you have to sacrifice like this, you have to think like this, then your life is successful. If you become extravagant without care of these laws and regulations, then you will suffer. Wow.
All these different stages of production are achieved by performance of yajña, as described above. Now, if a person is not inclined to perform yajña in terms of the Vedic literature, how can he expect a happy life, even in this body, and what to speak of another body on another planet? There are different grades of material comforts in different heavenly planets, and on all of them there is immense happiness for the persons engaged in different kinds of yajña. But the highest kind of happiness that a man can achieve is to be promoted to the spiritual planets by practice of Krishna consciousness. A life of Krishna consciousness is therefore the solution to all problems of material existence.
Now, people are trying to go to the moon planet. That is natural. Or any other higher heavenly planets. And we understand from Vedic literature that in higher planetary system, the standard of life is far, far superior than the standard of life here. Thousands, millions times superior. Their age, duration of life is very great. You will find in the Bhagavad-gītā, the duration of life in the Brahma Loka, you cannot calculate. Sahasra juga parjantam marahajat brahmano vidya. There are 12 hours, millions and trillions of years of your age. That is scientific. If you go in the outer space, the time calculation is different. Time calculation, just like some years ago, the Russian Sputnik, in 1 hour 25 minutes, they circled round the earth 3 times. That means within 1 hour 25 minutes, they saw day and night 3 times. Now how you can imagine? The day and night means 24 hours. And how within 1 hour 25 minutes they saw, and what is that? 72 hours? So the higher planetary system, the timing system is different. That is scientific. So even if you go to the highest planet, your duration of life may be millions of years. But what is the profit? You have to die. Just like if you compare your duration of life with the duration of life of an ant, it may be that your duration of life is very, very great. But what is the profit? You will have to die, and it will have to die. The death is there. The struggle for existence is there. Similarly, even if you go to the highest planet, the 4 things, death, birth, disease and old age, you cannot avoid. These 4 things are everywhere. Either you become America or an Indian or moon planet or heaven planet or anywhere. They will not leaving you. They are following you. However scientific you may be, you cannot check death or old age. You may be very proud of your scientific advancement. What about your death and disease? You are silent. Why? This is laws of nature. You cannot avoid. But if you go back to Godhead, then you make the problem solved. No more death, no more birth. Jadgatyana nivartanti tadhama paramam. Once you enter into the kingdom of God, you get eternal life, blissful life, and full of knowledge. There is no more ignorance, no more suffering, because suffering is due to ignorance. But if you have no ignorance, there is no suffering. And if you have no birth, there is no death. If you have no birth, there is no old age. This is the solution. So Krishna consciousness is the ultimate solution. Without being intelligent, one cannot take to this movement. Krishna je bhaje sevara chotu, Chaitanya Chamata. Only the first class intelligent man can take to this movement. Third class man cannot understand what is this Krishna consciousness movement. Only first class intelligent man. This is meant for the first class intelligent man, not third class man.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare